college football. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Miami Hurricanes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, this is one of the biggest matchups we can think of so far. Miami versus Ohio State, two of the most iconic programs in college football. Ohio State reeling after their early exit in the college football playoff last year. Miami coming off that national championship performance. Who will showcase what they can be in 2026? We'll keep you posted as the game goes on. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Buckeyes ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. If you like running the football, we've got a couple of guys who can flat do it in this one.
It's so much fun when you watch games like this. In college football today, it's about tempo and spreading out and air raid and throwing it. These two top 25 teams pride themselves on being physical offensively and running the ball. And we've got two of the better running backs in the entire country facing off today. This thing isn't going to be necessarily the sexiest matchup. This is old school. This is handing the football off and finding out which of these two running backs can win the day and make the most plays.
The run inside. It's Fletcher. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Buckeyes offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes Julian Sayers. We're expecting a masterclass in quarterback play as these two get set to square off.
Man, I've been waiting for this game for a long time, Reese, after everything you just said. Do not blink, do not go to the bathroom, because both of these offenses can score quickly. These passing attacks are two of the most dangerous in the entire country. And
oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Buckeyes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He's got it again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Saying. He's got it. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Buckeye. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
this offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking down the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Quarterback may change this route. Here's Julian saying to throw. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
Back to throw, it's Sayed. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Sayed. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the lines.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers thrown all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Works the middle of the field. Caught, and he's got room. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Sayed. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Turning it on. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Scanning the field, it's Sayed. Fires left. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Throwing, say it. Looking to the big tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running inside, it's Fletcher. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Offense gets set for second down. A give to Brown. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's...
Runs through a man. He might have space. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. At the end of quarter 1, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run inside. It's Fletcher. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Punch it out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll move the tight end. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Split backs here. To the air, it's Sayin. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Here's Sayin to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
There's a crease. Continues to fight for yards. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off-play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Mensa makes the grab on the left. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice directional kick there like a solid iron shot.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
At the 15, he's loose. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal for them.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, two-time high. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Buckeyes will have it first and 10. Quarterback making checks. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to throw, it's Sayin. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Firing to the right, complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Say it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Taken in by Smith on the right side. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
It's complete to the right. A pickup of 8 on the play, enough to move the sticks and set them up with a first down after the 2-minute timeout. The Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Say it. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, say it. They're working that left side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So Miami signals for a timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And the Buckeyes will go for it on 4th down. He might want another play. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll throw it. He's got it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and goal. Julian with the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Zings it complete to the right. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Here's Mensah to throw. Fires to the right. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. He lets one fly deep. Touchdown, Miami! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. After that big game, maybe no longer content to just run the ball and go to the locker room. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Escapes the pressure to his right. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 47. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Throwing, say it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. This will likely be the last play of the half. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Fourth down, say it. Terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. Let's just take a moment to process what we're seeing. 2 quarterbacks, both dropping dimes left and right, both on pace to have career days. I can't wait to see what they have in store here in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Canes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I caught up with Ohio State's head coach coming out of the locker room. They are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far.
What the fuck was that?
Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly.
Bro, this don't make no fucking sense,
and
man.
Plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
It'll be third and long. Zayn from the gun on third down. Got his man on the right. At midfield, he's got room. Nothing but green grass down the middle. He is in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. With the catch, it's Vaughn. Good, solid pickup.
Bro,
on that one, and they've got it
come on. This thing is not that fucking good, bro.
After that big gainer,
Get the fuck out of here,
they'll
bro.
put it in play from the 40. Throwing, Mensah.
What?
Right on the money. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Fletcher. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Hurricanes will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry.
Breaks into the open. Pass to 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Fletcher. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Hurricanes line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Here's Sayin to throw.
What the fuck was that?
Just out of his reach.
Come on, man.
That time with his target on
What the fuck was that? Just keep fucking running.
Over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Sayin to throw for it on 4th. Going deep. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the pummeling has started.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. They found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Unloads quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense putting points on the board. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I could be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Mensah. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
There we go. Good job. Good job.
Way to set him up. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays.
Makes a grab and room to run. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Here's Julian saying to throw. Hauls it in. Running through contact. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulled and finds his man on the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Makes the grab. It's Lofton. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's Mensah to throw. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Finds his man.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
Slings it downfield.
You gotta get, bro, get the fuck out of here, nigga. What is he talking?
And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Off the RPO, complete. Oh, he's got some space. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
My completion percentage is not good, but no turnovers. I'll take that any day of the week. No turnovers.
They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Run in the red zone, it's Brown. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
It's complete on the right side.
That's why, as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down, because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
Between the uprights, it's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. Holly, what update do you have for it?
Here on Ohio State's sideline, the team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving what they're seeing from their QB. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. To the ground. He's got it again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Saying from the gun on 3rd down.
What the fuck?
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's going to take a shot. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Buckeyes! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're turning it on.
Wow!
Really nice pickup.
Man, fuck this nigga.
44 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Throwing, Mensah. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fletcher. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Got it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Canes send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing late in the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. This offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
They feed him again. Got enough for the first. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.